Patriots, in this video we are going to be looking at what happens when two chords intersect inside a circle. We're going to take those chords and we're going to find segment lengths, and we're going to find angle measures and arc measures. So let's talk about segment lengths. So if two chords intersect inside a circle, and they have to intersect inside a circle because they're chords. Chords are completely inside a circle. AC is a chord. Notice it touches the circle twice. It never goes outside the circle. BD is a chord. It touches the circle twice and does not go outside the circle. If I have two chords that intersect inside a circle, the rule says the product of the segments of one chord equal the product of the segments of the other chord. So if I take yellow and green, and I multiply them together, that is going to equal the length of blue times purple. So if we take the length of the yellow segment, which is AE, and I multiply that by the length of the green segment, which is going to be CE, that will equal the length of the blue segment, DE, multiplied by the length of the purple segment, BE. Boom. So if I give you two chords that intersect inside a circle and we want to find lengths, that's what it's going to look like. So what is that going to look like with a formula? If I give you numbers, because I just showed you the formula, let's look at the numbers. So we're going to do the same thing. I've got two chords that intersect inside a circle. Here's one chord. Here's another chord. I'm going to take the yellow length. I'm going to multiply that by the green length. And I'm going to take the blue length. And I'm going to multiply that by the purple length, and these products are going to be equal to each other. So the yellow segment is 6, the green segment is 8, the blue segment is 12, the purple segment is 4. So 6 times 8, that gives me 48. That would equal 12 times 4, which is 48. Boom. That's how it works every single time. And then when you get into class, we're going to use that to find unknown values. Well, what if we're looking for arc length or angle measures? We still have two chords that intersect inside a circle. So here are, oh, there's my cursor. Here's a chord, and here's a chord. CB is a chord. It touches the circle twice and is completely inside the circle. ED is a chord. It's completely on the inside. Now, since we're talking arcs and angles, I'm going to talk. Those two angles have to be the same because they are vertical and they open on these two arcs. The rule says the angle equals half of the sum of the intercepted arcs. What does that mean? So we're going to take the green angle. We're going to take one of them, not both. I can use either one. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to, if you highlighted them already, that's okay. But we're only going to look at one of the angles. So we're going to take one of the angles. Angle CFE equals half of the yellow arc, arc CE, plus arc, the blue arc, which is arc DB. And the angle is only, it's either going to be this angle or this angle. And they happen to be the same. If I wanted to, I could do it with the other arcs and angles in the circle. I could say, hey, I could do this arc. I can do this angle. And we could, that's a good color. And we could do this arc. Same rule applies. Let's just get out my colors. Same rule applies. The angle, that orange angle, is going to be half of the purple arc plus the less purple arc. Lilac, maybe? I don't know. So that angle is angle CFD. The measure of angle CFD. That's the orange angle, CFD. Could have also been this angle because they're vertical. It could have been angle EFB. That's going to be 1/2 of arc CD plus arc EB. Boom. That's how we're going to find arcs and angles. We're going to use that formula all the way around. So what does that look like with numbers? Well, now if you remember the rules we're talking arcs and angles now, not lengths. And I know we're talking arcs and angles because that's what's labeled. Our rule said the angle is half of these two added together. So the angle is half of green plus blue. Boom. So the angle is 52. That's going to equal 1/2 of 48 plus 56. So 52 equals half, let's see, 90 of 104. 52, half of 104 is 52. Boom. So that's how it would look with numbers. But what's going to happen when you come into class is one of these will be a variable, and we will go from there. So if you still have questions, please jot them down. Make sure that you ask your teacher. Come in prepared to do the bell work. And Patriots, we'll see you when we see you, and hope you have a good one.